Alright everybody, welcome to the stream. How is everything sounding? You guys hear me okay? Please let me know. Go ahead and ask some questions if you got some. Can do anything in Davinci Resolve, any of the different pages. Just making some optimized media here so that everything will play back perfectly, which is always nice. Welcome. I think you've attended all my streams, or at least my past 3 streams. That's cool. Thank you for showing up. I'm actually going to pull some video off my phone here that I was going to work on a tutorial for. We can just play around with that at the moment before anyone asks some questions. Alright, that is a different language. Let's just come to Google Translate here. So apparently it says, wow, let's type cool text. Is it possible to have macro controls show in the edit page? Yes, it is. So let's come up to the effects library. I'll just show you an example here. Let's take something from the Avalon pack, which is by Gargoyles at Work. Excuse me. It's a bunch of lower thirds. It's a really cool pack and it's completely free, so definitely go check that out. But as you can see, these are all fully custom titles that you guys can modify over in the inspector here. Okay, so that's how it will show up. So let me just delete that, and I'm just going to grab a fusion composition and I'm going to remake that for you. Okay, so inside of fusion, let's just say I have some text. Okay, and let's say you have a bunch of nodes, so text and then a transform node or something. Okay, what you can do is select them, right click, do macro, then create, and now all of the controls in here that you select will show up on the edit page. Okay, so let's say I come down to the text and check text font, all these different aspects. Same in the transform. All I have to do is do close and then say yes. And I believe you guys can see, yeah, you can see this. Okay, so you just want to go up a folder to fusion, then go down to templates, then edit, and then titles. And then if you save it in that and then restart Davinci Resolve, it'll appear and you'll be able to customize that. I have a full tutorial on that actually, so you could go check that out. Walks you through all the steps and on how to do it with different nodes. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can make some really nice presets using that method. Alright, back to getting this video. So I'm not exactly sure how this video turned out. So let's go ahead and find out. Hopefully that answered your question. Please let me know if it did. Alright, let's see. Let's drag this in. So I want to make an energy ball effect. Let me just get this without the audio. Like I'm holding it or something like that, I think would be kind of cool. So we'll do it from right here. There, and we can just stop it there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of those videos. It's on productioncrate.com. It's a pretty cool spot to get visual effects stuff. Let me just log in here and then I can show it to you. Give me just a second. Okay. Let's come back to productioncrate.com. Here we go. It did answer your question. Great. Okay, so they have some of these effects. So let's just come up here. Is it under magic powers? Yeah, the energy balls here. They've got some pretty cool stuff that they've done. And what you can do is you can download all these and then like composite them together, which I think would be kind of cool. So maybe something like this one, so I can just download it. There we go. And I'll just go through and find a bunch of them that I like here, and then we can bring them together. Maybe like this one. Right now I gotta extract all these. If you guys would like to go through and get some production crate assets, go ahead and use that link that I just sent there. Okay, it's pretty cool. It's just a yearly subscription or a monthly. I don't know, it's yearly, I think. But it's really helpful. So I'm just gonna close out of this now. And start working on importing these. And hello there. Welcome to the stream. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. As you can see, when we import this now, it's just a nice overlay. Isn't that pretty cool? And now we could copy this, paste it since it's loopable, as you can see. And boom, we'll do something like that. And it's transparent, which is also always nice. Yeah, what's your question? I will do my best to help you. Just gonna keep working on extracting all these and getting them imported so we can play around with them. Can always go back and get some more too later on. And at the moment the color is not going to be matching, but that's fine because we can change that later. So let's go ahead. There we go. So something like that at the moment. It's cool. I did a painting tutorial. Which one is that? Like the mask paint, or are you meaning the sketching? The pencil sketch. Welcome everybody that's new to the stream. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Right now I'm just working on a possible tutorial idea. Right. You know what I should do is I should maybe turn streamer mode on Discord. There we go. Then you won't be listening to all my notifications that I get. So, what tutorial are you referring to? The pencil sketch tutorial? No, that's fine. And also, do you have like any examples of it? Like another video that I could try and replicate? I believe you can send links in this chat. I'm not sure. I think that's a setting somewhere, but I don't think I turned it off. Okay, let's see, this is gonna be the rest of them. It's a painting for a commercial video. In the studio version. Okay, so let me just go through. Let's take this clip, okay? And if I grab the pencil sketch effect, is this kind of what you're meaning, like painting? Because you can like add color to it then. In my channel on the video. I cannot click on that. Okay. You're late? No, you're fine. Yeah, the other me. If you could do that, that'd be great. If you could send me the video. Jamie Finn might have done a tutorial on that. I did the pencil sketch tutorial, which you can kind of make like a painting effect on. Yeah. Oh, okay. Can you send a link to the video that you're talking about? Back to the energy ball effect here. I'm just going to select all of them, put them into a fusion clip. And then you come into fusion. And now they're all as separate media ins. Yeah, it kind of is. But yeah, that's fine. As long as you can find it. I don't have a link to your channel. Can you send that? YouTube removed the feature for clicking on your name, so I can't do that anymore. Does anyone else have anything? Yeah, I'm sorry I can't help you because I can't get to your channel at the moment. So you need to send me a link to your channel. Otherwise I can't help. Yeah. The project here. So I want to make like a energy ball effect. I got all these off productioncrate.com. I just thought it'd be cool to kind of make it. I'm gonna make all these match and like composite them together to make a cool effect. So I'm currently just tracking my hand here. And what I'm gonna do is actually add like a color corrector. Go ahead, desaturate it a little bit. Bring some contrast down the gain. And then we'll add some like reflections of the blue in there. Okay, so I've tracked it now, so now what I can do is use like a background node here and make this transparent. So now I can put all of these energy ball things into a transform. Yeah, if you look at Production Crate, if you just go to that link that I sent up a little bit, on their website, they have a video that they did using it as well. And I worked together with them a little bit to try and recreate their tutorials. So can you send like copy the link of your channel and send it in the chat for me? That's the only way I can get to it. Lighting of a thunderstorm. Yeah. Did you just use like masks and then add like a hue to it, or like just go like this almost? That's what I'm going to be doing. I think that'll work. Is there like an offset that I can do? Yeah, should just be able to come up like that. I think that's looking pretty cool. Might not want it to be quite as big. There we go. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so Lumikeyr and color corrector. Yep, that's a good way to do it. I think that might be a way I'm gonna do it. Can you use Element 3D for Davinci Resolve? No, you cannot, but you can pretty much do everything that you can do in Element 3D using the built-in tools. Some of it's just a little bit trickier, but that's because Davinci Resolve is made for more advanced stuff. So the advanced stuff is a lot easier than in After Effects, but the easier stuff is a little bit trickier sometimes because there's just a few other steps. But like you can import 3D objects into DaVinci. You can put textures, do reflections, all that stuff, shadows. Let's go ahead and start getting that skin effect going on. So let's add a Lumikeyr. Yeah, that is gonna work out pretty well actually. Look at that. I always go the wrong way at the beginning with these. It's maybe something like that. How's that looking? And a color corrector. And merge these back up. Now if we just add like a that's an interesting effect. Hey, what's up, Christopher? How's everything going today? You know what maybe I could do is I could have this as a mask into the color corrector. Because then what I can do is come through and use like a bitmap node. And hook it up right. No. Effect mask. There we go. Now I can add like a soft edge to it. So it's not quite as intense. Something like that. Okay. So if you want to like manually paint it, I'd use like a mask paint node. So come like this, and then inside of here you have all your controls, and you can like paint, right? And then you can come down to the stroke controls. Oh wait a minute, never mind. You'd have to use the polygon. Then you can have it right on. So if you want to do that to do a paint. Okay, you're such a bitmap rookie. So the bitmap node took this, made it into that, so it made it so it's softer. So it took that to make it like this, so that the effect isn't going to be quite as harsh. Yeah, I'm going to be posting this later. I can do that. And if I'm going too fast, please just let me know, okay? Let's go ahead and give this a nice saturated blue. Is that looking kind of good? I don't know. I think we need it more on like my thumb and stuff. So here, you know what we could do? Is, I think it's the matte control. Yeah, So we can use the matte control, bring this in as the foreground. I'm kind of a matte control rookie. Also, with the bitmap node, I have a tutorial on that, one of the when, why, and how videos, so go check that out. Okay. That should help you with that, hopefully, if I did good enough job. Okay, I don't think that's the right one. I can use the ranges node after the bitmap. Yeah, no problem. If you have any questions about anything, you can also ask them in here, and I will help you. Yeah, I'm gonna start working on learning the background or the Mac control node because I think it's something that'd be really helpful to have. So there we go. I think that's starting to look a little bit better. I'm gonna take out some of the original saturation here. There we go. On instances. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, they're kind of simple. It's just I don't think that many people know about them. That's the main thing. Because, I mean, all it is like Control C, Control Shift V, and then you've got your instance. And you can right click and then do de-instance. And you can also do groups and stuff. I think that's a new feature, actually. But yeah, I think I might make a video on that. That'd be kind of cool. The Luma keyer is glitching out with these, though, and I don't like that. That's because I can adjust that with the ranges a little bit, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm just going to close this. Wait a minute. It's because we removed. Huh. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go through and rotoscope it out. That's going to be easier. Yeah, okay. The ranges node. So let's see. I'm just going to grab a fast noise node to demonstrate this. Just because this will be relatively easy. So something like that, okay. Ranges. So it's another one of the mask nodes. There's a bunch of them. If you come... Well, I mean, they all have the same color of node. That's how you can tell like what kind of group it is. And if we come up to the effects library, tools, and then come down to, where is it, mask? As you can see, these are all the different mask nodes, and ranges is in that. But if I come in here, it's just like the different color values that you select. So I believe, like this is the darker, this is the brighter. So you can use it just to select different parts of it. It's not really doing too much on this node, or this. But I'll try and go through and make a tutorial. To be honest, I don't know too much about those nodes myself. I've just started using them. Paint out that. Oh, the shadow. So, like, remove the shadow? Is that what you're meaning? Because, yeah, I guess that wouldn't be there. Because that thing's going to be emitting light. That's a good point. So, we have a track of it, right? So let's go ahead and grab a polygon node. And I'm just gonna merge this up here. And what I'm doing here is making it so that I can put a mask on the media in, but also have a version without the mask. So on the merge here, I have a transparent background coming in, and I want that to be the background input. So Control T to switch those. Now if I bring the polygon in, let's come to the first frame and mask this out. Unless I could do it via the saturation values, because my hand is pretty red. or like an orange. It's very saturated. So let's try that first. Let's make everything as simple as possible. Welcome to the stream. Okay, you have a question about rendering. When I upload a 1080p 60 FPS footage to YouTube after editing in Davinci, why does the quality sometimes seem to decrease on YouTube? I can see pixels, but not on the original. Yeah, so YouTube does its own processing. So what it'll do is it'll take your video and try and make it as low or as small of a file size as possible, so it'll compress it. So what you could do to work around that, even if you have 1080p footage, export it at 1440p or 4K, because then it'll still look better in the end. And also, did you give it enough time to fully process the video? Like, if you look back on it now, is it still like that? Because in the beginning, for like the first little while, it'll only be able to play in like 260p or 240p. Okay, pencil sketch. Yep. VFX is so hard. A random shadow. Yeah, I didn't even think about any of that. Let's go ahead and do the pencil sketch thing quick. But I mean, I'm liking that look so far. I think this will be a cool effect. You just gotta imagine all of the blue tints. I'll be using this clip. Yeah, so the pencil sketch effect. I have a full tutorial on how to use this, but I'm pretty sure you said you saw that. So if you wanted to make it look like a painting, you can just do like a color sketch and bring down the shadow amount, maybe up a little bit of the shadows. But it all depends on the clip. Like I can't like tell you this is the settings you have to use, because they'll be different on different clips, if that makes sense. So that's kind of a like pencil or a painting effect, right? Not sure if that's what you were talking about. Or were you saying you want it to... It looks like someone paints it? Yeah, you can't do that in the pencil sketch node. I believe someone else might have a tutorial. And if not, I might be able to do that in the future. It was after processing? Okay. But yeah, YouTube compresses stuff. Like, here, look up MKBHD uploading a video 1,000 times. He uploads an 8K video, and after 1,000 times of uploading and re-downloading, it looks terrible. It's kind of interesting. Okay, back to the problem at hand. Let's go ahead and create like a green screen effect almost. Something like that. Okay. Video. Yeah, I don't have a link, and I'm not exactly sure what you mean, so I'm sorry, but I'm not able to help you with any of that. You can try joining the Discord server that I have. There's a video on my channel, or a link in the description, and someone might be able to help you there. Okay, how to move a clip on the timeline frame by frame via keyboard or mouse. Okay, I don't do this that much, so I'm gonna have to figure it out. So I know you can use like the arrow keys to move frame by frame to the side, right? But if you want to move the clip, we'll have to figure out how to do that. Let's see. Okay. There's like a help community. It's called Discord. That's probably the word that it isn't getting. I don't know. But people could help you on there. There's a link in the description if you want to go check that out. Yeah, it was decent. It wasn't the best key. You could still see some transparency. We'll have to play around with that some more. You're on it. Okay. Let me just send you a video. Chrome keeps sizing weird. Okay, I gotta mute that before you start hearing this video. Okay, there we go. Okay, so moving frame by frame, I don't know how to do that on a keyboard. I'm looking, I have the editor's keys keyboard, so it has all the shortcuts right on it. And I'm looking at this. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe these keys? Yeah, so I can move it a few frames if you do shift and then use the bracket keys. I don't know what keys those are necessarily. Yeah, Christopher's great on there. But yeah, so shift and then it's the keys in between M and the like / key. What's that one called? I'm not sure. It has like comma and period on it too. But that's moving it multiple frames. I don't know if there's a way to move it just a few, but otherwise you can just zoom in. Okay, so to zoom in as far as possible, and then you can just move it one frame to the side, you know, like that, if that makes sense. And that's all I have at the moment. I don't see any other ways to do that. Oh, what is going on? Okay, so back to this. So yeah, the key, as you can see up top here, you can still see some of that, but we still have to correct it, I guess. So let's come back into the Ultra keyer and start playing with these. Yeah, that is a pretty good key, actually. And that's looking okay. We can try this. Let's put this into a bitmap node again. Let's convert it to black and white so we can see that. Yeah, let's try something like that. Okay. Let's add another color corrector. Okay. Yeah, we do have a bunch of first-time people, but everyone's seeming to figure it out okay, which is good. Yeah, so that's the wrong way. Gotta invert that mask. There we go. There we go. So the problem is it's not repeating the edge pixels. Don't know how to do that in the bitmap, actually. Yeah, it is pretty useful for that. Let's see. But you can also like come through the different channels and use like red, green, blue channels. Oh, it could be the saturation values, and just do the key completely in the bitmap. Now, wouldn't that be kind of cool? Let's go ahead and try this, just as an experiment. Saturation values. That's cool. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, we're just gonna go back to masking. That's gonna be easier. And giving us the best result. So let's go ahead and hook this up how we had it before. Control T to switch those. And actually, wait a minute. No, it was right the first time, so we don't need to do that. Now we can... You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna use CB Super's Roto tool. Where is this stored? CB Roto. It's pretty cool. So what it does is it has like a main input. So I'll take my video, put it into that, and then the mask input. And if I view this, what this allows me to do, like if I go through and rotoscope it out, it'll add just like a little overlay, and you can adjust all those settings in here too. It's pretty cool. You guys should go check that out. It's in his rotoscoping video. But it's a pretty helpful tool. Okay, so back to masking this out. Let's just get a rough mask around this. Man, I'm wishing I thought about that shadow issue before now. I'm definitely gonna have to get a new video, I think. Like if I do a tutorial. This is the fun part, rotoscoping. Yeah, it does. So let me just finish this here. So it's just a tool to help with rotoscoping. It's really cool. So now you can still see through it, but you can see where the mask is a little bit easier, if that makes sense. But I like it. It's pretty cool. So now we're going to connect this to the tracker path, and then just get the offset right. Oh, that's not right. That, or we could just animate it. Let's just do that. It's gonna go faster than having to problem solve all this. That, or we could just use the Luma Cure and just call it good. Okay. That's a good idea. And think about that. So that'd be in the paint tool. Alright, so what is it? Clone stamp. Come here. So now I can hold Alt to select. Yeah. That looks natural, right? So I need to like blend between the different colors. What's the shortcut to... there we go. It's not quite looking right. That's a shadow there, which we don't want. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of difficult to get this to look right. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Looks like my skin's all warped now. I mean, that's okay. We also have like the finger stuff. Which that worked pretty good. Just erase the finger. Yeah, I'm not sure about that actually. Let's just go ahead and use the Luma Cure and just call it good. Because that's going to take a while. And, I mean, I think we had got a decent key using the Luma Cure before. Could even use saturation values. Or red values. There we go. So now if we use red. Let's try that. like that. Now add the bitmap node. There we go. Soft edge. Something like that. Okay. There we go. That's looking decent. I'm just going to leave it with that. That's going to be a little bit easier. Thank you, AGC Rage. I spent a lot of time on it. What we can also do is add like a just a little bit of a bluish tint to the whole thing. There. Again, bring down saturation. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. Luma key. So I also have a tutorial on that. And what the Luma keyer does is it'll take luminance values, or like you can select the channels, so the blue channel, red channel, and you can select just certain ranges in that. So as you can see, I took this and I extracted the red value to get this only. And then I put it into a bitmap to like soften it and stuff. But I have a full tutorial on that if you want more info. It's a very powerful tool. I use it all the time. But anyways, that's looking pretty good. So now what we can do is even start to add some more of the energy balls to it. So let's try this one. And if we just hook it up like this, I believe it'll work. There we go. I can see it. But we need to make this one look a little bit better. So let's first off just scale this one up. And then add a color corrector. And then just give it a hue. Make it blue. There, or something like that. How's that look? And we can also see if we want to add some more of these. So like the smoke one. Wonder how big can we get before this starts to look weird and not quite as good. I think something like that is decent for this. Let's go ahead, add a color corrector again. And give it a nice blue color. Sorry about the background noise at the moment. There we go. That's looking pretty cool. Oh, wait a minute. There, I like that. What do you guys think? How is that looking? You're amazed my 32 gigs of RAM can handle this? Okay. Let's look at this. Yeah, it's maxed out. Because Davinci only allows me to use, what is it, 29? Let's see. No, this is the wrong spot. 24, actually. That stinks. Yeah, whatever. I do want to upgrade though. That'd be a lot. That'd be really cool. I think the like these things are coming out a little too far. Just more something like that maybe. Let's see, what's the last video? Yeah, I'm not gonna put that in. I think it's already has enough. So let's go ahead, add some like glow effects to this. Bring up the glow size. There, that's looking pretty good. No, I didn't make it. This is all just like how it came. So like poofs out. Oh, wait a minute though. Is it just gonna jump back in? Yeah, that effect must not have been loopable. That's the issue. How are we gonna fix this? Yeah, let's use a time speed node. I'm just gonna copy this background. So with this media, I'm just gonna cancel that view, just so we can play this back in pretty much real time. So let's get this to start at like frame 17. Actually, no, we just want to use the time speed and add delay. Negative delay of like 17 frames. There, so now it should be starting on the first one. Yeah, there we go. And now if we bring all this up, we'll just copy the background again. Merge this up. We'll just come until it stops. So right there. And we'll set the out point to be 130. Then what we can do is take all of this. It's starting to get kind of complicated here. Take this into here and put a 130 frame delay on it. And merge that up again. So, boom. There we go. Now it's seamless. So it's a little bit of a complicated setup, but if anyone needs or wants me to explain that more, let me know. They have put a limit on nodes now. What do you mean by limit on nodes? Is that something with the RAM? And you have 16 gigs of RAM? Yeah, it started with 16 too. Okay, so now that is looking pretty good. I like that. Except for, of course, that just random harsh shadow that's right there. Actually, maybe not. How to do this? I was trying to think of an easy way to get rid of that shadow. Wonder if I can somehow use this. No, I can't do that. Any ideas, anyone? On how to get rid of that shadow? I mean, we could just have that tint in the floor. I mean, that's not affecting the shadow at all, but I do like that tint in the floor there. Let's go ahead and let this load. It's hardware depending, okay. But yeah, I'd have to upgrade it 64. I think that'd be like another $150. So, buymeacoffee.com/JakeWhip. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, that's looking pretty cool. What do you guys think? Let's go ahead and come to the edit page, and now we can just let this thing load. Then we can get real-time playback. Actually, we should have like a vignette. Is that a nice plug there? Deserve the coffee. You know, the funny thing is I don't even drink coffee, so maybe I should change it to something else, like pizza. Okay, so we can have that. Then we'll just stripe this. What? Is it supposed to be linked? Okay, now we'll just bring the gain down. Invert that. Let's up the soft edge. There we go. I like that look. So let's just let this load. Or 64 gigs of RAM. Let's see. I'm just gonna look that up quick. How much it would cost to get some new RAM? I think I bought it off Amazon. Cause you have to get the same model of RAM. I got Corsair Vengeance. It's loading a lot faster than I thought, actually. Okay, let's go to my orders. Oh yeah, you did do that. Thank you. You were like one of the first ones to do that. Totally forgot about that. I'm so sorry. Thank you again. Yeah, every little bit counts. Let's see here. Corsair, here we go. If I were to buy it again, $140. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, all you guys did that. It's great. That creative modeler, didn't you get the pack? Were you one that bought the 3D thing? See, why does it just say someone now? It used to actually say the name. Yeah, you got the 3D slideshow. How's that working for you? This is ready, so we can go through and full screen it and play it. Oh, it glitched there. I don't know what that was. Anyone else catch that? Oh wait, that's where the transitions happen. It like doubles that thing up for a second. No, you're fine. That's totally fine if you cannot do that. Just watching stuff, liking it, all that really helps. Please don't feel bad about that. So it'll just add 131, an extra frame in the delay. That should fix that then. Should render a lot faster. Hopefully it does. Yeah, it's going quite a bit faster. It's almost done. What should I work on after this? This is almost done. And I think I'll still stream for a while. I've only been going for 50 minutes. Does anyone have any more questions or anything? Oh, whoops. Yeah, there we go. I think that's looking pretty good. I like that, actually. Sorry about the background noise. Let me just go through and see if I can add like a audio filter, a noise gate. So you should only be able to hear when I talk now. There we go. Let me know if it sounds weird now that I put this noise gate on. Because if it does, I'll adjust the settings. But just looking at the waveform, it looks like it's going fine. Yeah, so what should we work on now? Because this is done. Except for that shadow. You know what we could do? I've got an idea for that. Let's just scale this up and block it. But that kind of covers my hand a little. Yeah, I like the other one better. There we go. I like that. Is like that? Awesome. I am glad. Yeah, so you guys think I should make a full tutorial on this then? I'll definitely get a shot that doesn't have shadows and mention that in the video. I think it looks pretty cool. I was thinking of possibly replicating Video Copilot's Shockwave. You guys heard of that? And I've been thinking of how to do that, so maybe I can use your guys' help. So this is coming to a Fusion clip. So pretty much what he did in his video was he took a fast noise node and he made like the animation and then used, I forgot what the tool is in After Effects, but he like warped it around so it all come out of like the center. And I asked some people in the Discord server what tool we could use in Fusion. And Saudi from Gargoyles at Work told me the coordinate space tool. So now we can do that. Let's go ahead and try and kind of recreate how his thing looked. Maybe contrast. Let's play around with this until I get something that's kind of cool looking. Like that. A little bit of seethe. Have it like down. No, we don't want that to. Well, I guess we want that to move a little bit. I think we do. Just a rectangle. And just connect this to the path. Moving at the same speed. But then, excuse me, just offset it. Like the beginning ones all the way up top here. That. And what we could also do is animate the rectangle's mask. The width. Just bring, oh, no, not the width, the height. The width keyframes then, down the height. Something like that maybe. And what we could even do is have the width all the way down. Not the width, the height all the way down at the beginning. That'll just stay there. Few frames in. Have the width or the height all the way up. About right here. Something like that. Okay, to get rid of the shadow, perhaps a combination of attract mask along with brightness and contrast can be used. It's a good idea. But again, I think it's probably easier just to shoot it right the first time. So we could even have like a flashlight pointing down at the hand so that it actually seems like there's like an energy ball sitting in your hand. I'm just gonna go through here and ease these keyframes a bunch. Not gonna use this one. Now what we can do is use the coordinate space tool. And boom, it looks terrible. Change this to polar to rectangle. Oh, what? I did that on the wrong side. Huh. Let's set a transform. And now we can flip it. I believe this is gonna be right now. No, flip it this way. There we go. That's the start. Yeah. But I guess I should also maybe show like how to do it in case you can't get it right or you didn't get it right. And again, it would be tracking a mask onto it and what do you say, brightness and contrast. It's kind of an interesting looking effect, but it's kind of cool still. The fast noise, we could also adjust how far up it comes. Yeah, it's not quite looking like that is looking. Could we bring out the like set this to mirror? Not sure about that one. We can come back onto here and play around with this. Unless anyone else has any other ideas on like a tutorial that I could experiment with. Let me know if you do. Okay, let's add another tracker. Let's transform. Plop it right onto that. Track. Boom. That was a good track. Nice. If we have a color corrector. This coming in. And we set this to be on the tracker 2 path. Bring up the gain. Gotta view that. That, here we go. I got an idea. So if we add a Luma keyer, let's make this all separate so it doesn't mess up the normal thing. We have this coming in as the mask on the Luma keyer. Actually, no, what would this be? Solid mat? No. Be the garbage mat. Garbage mat, and then we can just come in here and invert this. Now if we do something like that, we could have color corrector on here. This coming in as the mask. Now if we view that, it's still not looking quite. Oh wait, we have to invert it. Fly mask inverted. Yeah, I feel like I'm messing some up here. Am I just using like the wrong controls for the situation? This is my... Oh, wait a minute. Like stumping myself here. Is that a bitmap node? We invert this and then add this as a mask into that. Have the paint mode. Get this set right. That's it, right there. Bring something like this. So now if we come back into here and bring the brightness up or down. Removed a little bit at least now. We're getting somewhere. just, instead of doing that, let's use an instance. The instance, the soft edge. And just go like that. White, right? Yeah, we still have like the border on it. Oh wait, there we go. That's going pretty good. Still not perfect though. Go ahead and check this out now, the final. I mean, that's better. It's either that or that. I mean, I guess that fixes it a good amount. So how's that looking? Is like that? I like that. I think that's good. Good final. Final render. Anyone else in the stream have some questions? Go ahead and ask them. Just gonna let this render out here. Making like energy ball visual effects. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. Just gotta continue letting this render. Committing to the surroundings. Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if I could just have like a, like actually be holding something that was just really, really bright? Yeah, no. That is a great thought. So it would be cool if you could just hold like a light bulb and that'd be the only source of light. So like, this is a ping pong table off to the side. All the legs, the shadows would be casting over to the left, not to the right, you know? So it would be, that's pretty bright. We're kind of selling it. So maybe I'll think of a way on how to do that when actually filming the final one that I'm going to use for the tutorial. Huh. Yeah. This is the final effect. If I just go full screen, I think it's looking pretty good. Run out of stuff to play. Alright, I think I'm gonna start working on making a video. I have a bunch of stuff from the state park. Do a new bin. Go ahead and import this. I'm just gonna make a brand new timeline for this. So if I want to come back to this, I can. Might be able to fake it using a 3D camera tracker to recreate the walls and bringing it back as a render pass. Could do that. That's getting pretty complicated though. But yep, you're definitely right. I could go through, like, project everything onto the surfaces and yeah, maybe. It's not like I need this effect for anything really. But if it was like a professional thing, that's definitely what I would go through and do. Go ahead and just import all these. These are some pretty big files. It might be kind of hard to do playback or smooth playback. Get all the thumbnails loaded here. But I mean, they look great. So there's gonna be some like phone audio now. So let me know how that sounds. Like if it's too loud or too quiet. Split it here. Go ahead and cut it for now at least. Come into the color tab and go ahead and stabilize this. It's a little shaky, and I just want it to be nice, slow, smooth. This is all shot in 4K 60. Some of it's 1080, 240. Go ahead and play this now. It does have some little bit of weird artifacts. So what we could do is even undo that and then just come in here, change clip speed 50% because that's how slow I can go. There we go, I'm liking that. Let's delete the audio now. If anyone has any questions about Davinci Resolve, any of the aspects, please let me know. Or comments on whatever I'm creating. The effect that I like to add to these things is called lens reflection. I love the look of it. Sometimes you have to bring the brightness down. This is a studio only version, but I can adjust some of the effects here. I like that. I think it just adds like a little bit if I take that off. Add it back. I'm streaming today. Hello, welcome to the stream. And yes, I am. If you have any questions, let me know. What we just created was this cool energy ball effect. That's what we spent the beginning of the stream doing. Let's find this timeline. Here it is. There, this is what we made before. We took this and made it into this. Go ahead and just, kind of cool. Made all that in Fusion. Video. I want to show one image. Okay. Every 5 frames. Which node should I use? So you want it to like blink on, correct? Blink on and off. If it's blinking on and off, I'll go ahead and start working on making that effect. I'll just make this a compound clip. You can see all the effects I did in the color tab. Okay. How are we gonna do this? So if we come into the merge node, make a background actually. Background, make that transparent or black, whichever one you want. And hook that up just like so. Come into blend, let's do expression. Type rand. And do 0, 1. Now, right. Do random. Do that, yeah, if I do that expression, as you can see, it'll blink on and off. I'm not sure how to change the time frame with that, but that'll be, it's just random, so like every frame. So if that's a little fast, how could you do that? Like divided by time? Do something with time maybe. I'm not sure how to get that expression in though. Let me just check out William Justice, he has a cool expression sheet. Okay, so we could do that maybe and then divide it by time. Would that slow it down? No. Fine. This here, I'm just looking through his expression sheet. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Oh yeah, stop motion. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that. You can do that. You can do it on the edit page. So that's not a node. And no, I'm pretty sure stop motion is in the free version. So here, you just go up to the effects library, open effects. Search it. But I'm pretty sure it's in the free version. But if I put that on, as you can see, we have a stop motion effect that you can add frame repeats. Like if I wanted to do it every 10 seconds. That makes sense. But I'm pretty sure that's in the free version. Oh, it is in the paid version? Okay. Guess I'm wrong. Oh, that works. That's great. Let's go ahead and find some music. What do you guys usually use for getting music for your videos? Yeah, isn't it pretty easy? What is the easiest way to do a screen replacement? So you're talking like a phone screen? Let me see if I have any video that I can use for that. Or if I can find any. Pretty sure I downloaded something like that at one point. Yes, or a TV screen. Okay. Try this video. It's gonna be the same concept for any screen. Let's try this one here. So we'll do this in Fusion. And I'm not sure how this is gonna work, but let's go ahead and add a tracker. If possible, you'd want your screen to have like a lot of detail on it. That'd be easy to track. Or have contrast between the corners. We'll put one there. Let's add another tracker. One up to here. Let's do that. And we'll just add 4 trackers, one at each of the corners. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the right one. Where is it? Add that. Puts in a random spot every time. I don't know why that is. Is it like trying to find points of contrast? Okay, so once you get all those, let's go ahead and track, and hopefully this does a good job. Yeah, that one didn't do too good. So we're just gonna use it for now. You'll want to get your track to be good, right? But anyways, what I'll do here, and let's just go ahead then and add the corner position tool. And what I'll do is I'll take, that's crashing, I think. Never mind. Okay, so let's just do, let me find an image here that we can use. Whoops. Here, let's just use this disco ball video. That'll be cool, right? So I'll put it into the corner position and merge these on top. Now in the corner position, let's just let this catch up here and load. There we go. Top left, we're going to connect that to the tracker 1 path position, okay? And then what we'll do is we'll just add like an offset to it. Grab the offset point, I believe. Can we? Maybe not. Go ahead and do this. Get at the right height. Is bilinear? Is that gonna help? I don't know. But yeah, you'll be able to come through and connect all these up. Top right, that's gonna be tracker 2. Yeah, it's messing up. I don't know why it's working like that. Usually it is, oh wait a minute, you know why? It's because the resolution is different. That's why it's messing up. So what we have to do is grab a background, merge it up, having the background come in as the background. So now I'll set the image to the main height, or to the main size, and we can scale this up. And now if we use this, it will work. Connect to top left, connect to that. Bottom left, that's going to be tracker 3. Connect to tracker 4. And boom, at the beginning we have a good screen replacement, just like that. Then you can use the offset to get the point just right. But then of course our tracker jumped in. But I'd say that's going to be the easiest way to do a screen replacement. Let me know if you have any questions on that. Okay, I just started using RTX voice for my voiceovers, for my videos. Do you guys also use it? I do not use it. I thought about it, but I've just decided not to. How's it working? Is it working pretty good? I'm gonna go ahead and find some music here. I'm gonna go on some like electric. Let me know if the audio's gonna be a little too loud here. Get to the right page here. Like it's way loud. Or if that just blew your ears out, I'll bring it down. Actually, I don't know if you guys can hear. There we go. Now I should be able to. It's still looking quite a bit louder. I'll bring it down to about right here. Some weird music in here. Gotta make sure I don't play copyrighted music. Or a little bit. Yeah, no problem. If you want to, you can join the Davinci Resolve Discord server. There's the link below, and you can share your final result on that. You can give some feedback. Just mention me on that. Love to see it. This is with some of the music on here. Not exactly sure. Onward. ambient. Right now I'm just trying to find some music for a video. Try this one. Uh, Something like that. Yeah, like a here. Up and find another clip. Maybe cut to another like close up of a flower. Something like these. Here, just give me a second here. Alright. Did I work with stems and Fairlight? I have not. I actually don't know what those are. Okay, so back to this clip here. Shaky. It's just a really tight close up on a phone, so kind of hard to get it to be smooth. But this at like 45% speed. That flicker. Right, so what is this? Stems? Is this like an effect? I'm not sure what you mean by that. If you let me know, I'll definitely try it. The lens reflection. Well, match these a little bit. That's kind of subtle. Yeah. I don't know what you mean by the stems though. So you're trying to like composite like a song or compose a song in Fairlight? Okay. I don't really have instruments, so I can't really try that. You have just sound and harmonies? Are you meaning just with the song here? I just got a song off YouTube. Yeah, so are you talking like putting my voice into it? If I were to do that? Okay, that sounds good. Looks kind of tricky to that too. Alright, well I think I'm gonna be ending the stream here. Fortunately. So if you could like send me an example like to my email or on Discord or just leave a comment on one of my videos, that'd be great. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys later.